Why, good evening. Hello, everyone. My goodness, sorry about that. That was a bit of a faff and a half. How are we? Hello. Oh, yeah. There we go. I didn't turn the magic lights on. Hello, hello. Well, thank you so much for the check-in. We'll get that check-in here in just a second. Sorry, good lord, the music's loud. Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. Getting the sim all configured and the updated setup and OBS and everything and making sure the Phoenix is running okay and all the rest of it. Anyway, good news is I have got virtually everything. The only thing I'm missing tonight, which I have checked and it does work, but it's being a pain in the ass, is being on online. God bless you. So we're gonna fly offline. We're gonna do a God bless you. We're gonna do a flight sequence this evening from Fort Lauderdale up to Jacksonville and back. And I just realized that apparently we have an ad break, which why there's an ad break after I literally just played one, I don't know. But anyway, that's a thing that's happening. So there you go. Anyway, hope everyone is doing well and having a good week so far. We had a great relaxing rest of our weekend. And then I got to work yesterday and well, I didn't stop for 14 hours. So that was fun. Good news is that seems to be like my last big push before the holiday. And of course, as you guys all know, I am taking the week between Christmas and New Year's. So that's amazing. But anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Because we've got an absolutely gorgeous little setup. We'll get your check-in there as well. Lester, so there is your check-in. And here we go. The absolutely beautiful, as we walk straight through the towing vehicle here. The absolutely stunning and beautiful Phoenix A320, the JetBlue. We're flying Blue Rika, the A320, up to Jax. It's a Johnny! Hi, Johnny. I'm flying your old plane, except in different colors, so that's always a fun time. How are you? How's everything? Hope you are well. Hope everything is well on your side of the pond. And you had a lovely flight set this weekend. Yeah, there you go. You're officially at 10. So you know what that means. You know what that means. You start earning them rewards now. So there you go. Now that you've passed that point, you are now moving along. So good. I just realized that my throttle quadrant is configured for Cessna because I was doing some career mode stuff. Of course, yeah, we're going to jump back in career mode over the weekend once we have a little bit more time. But yeah, no, things seem to be going well. I'm seeing some stream stuttering, but we're not dropping frames or anything like that, which is I think my CPU is starting to get mangled with all of the things that I'm pushing it to do, and it's affecting the stream. Because I'm on graphics card rendering for this thing. I'm at a point where I don't know what else I could possibly do, because I've optimized OBS and everything. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, we're doing well. We're doing really, really well. The sim is working absolutely beautifully, like by itself. The sim is absolutely fine, and the new update to the PC is obviously purring like a kitten, but for some reason my CPU is just not having any of it. I think it might be a consideration next year to do some upgrading based on how the stream goes in that. But yeah, things are good otherwise. Like I said, work's been nuts. Hope work has been busy and fun for you. The good thing is I've got all of this. Look how beautifully smooth it is in here. I mean, for me, it's absolutely buttery smooth. I don't know how it is for you all, but for me, it is like absolutely glossy smooth in the flight deck. So I am really, really happy with the with the old Phoenix here. But yeah, so we're on APU. I've got a flight plan filed. Like I said, we're going to be off of that sim for right now, only because of the fact that yeah, I don't want to tax my PC more than I have to. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So what are we doing today? Like I said, we're down on the ground at Fort Lauderdale. I know I've got default scenery. Again, forgive the fact that there's default scenery everywhere, right? Because we're still working through getting some of the American airports. But I really, really, really wanted to do something in the 320. Those are some fun faults. Is it not configured Gem 1? Oh, that is, yeah. Mode select fault, gen faults, and pack faults. While the APU is running. Yeah, that's reassuring. All right, let's reset that panel state, shall we? That's really funny. Activate that. Let's just see if that resets up there. That's genuinely funny. Gens I would expect, the rest not. Yeah, no, the gens I would expect too, especially with the batteries to it. Okay, the mode selector failure went. So that's a good thing. But why are we getting a pack fault? We don't have any failures engaged. I don't think, anyway. Sorry, I'm still working on sensitivity stuff. Check the eCam. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Pack overheat. Oh, oh, that's reassuring. Yeah, we've got a pack overheat warning. Why have we got... Why have got a pack overheat? That's thrilling. When pack overheat, is it because of the temperature? What's our OAT right now? Air is 15 degrees, so it's not even that we would be getting that erroneous pack fault. Okay, and this is also okay. Turn the packs on for a bit. Off for a bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do two very quick things here because, of course, it hasn't picked up anything. They should not be overheating, especially with an outside air temp at 15. Oh, you love to see it. Right, general profile keyboard for planes. That's fine there. But it's this one that I want to make sure is on the right setting because this was... Yep, see, it's imported the bloody... Grr. Right, that's fine. But they... Where is it? Flight control surfaces, secondary flaps, this flap axis, spoiler axis. So this is flap axis. Yep. And set inverted. We are gonna do okay. And we are gonna go back and go back, saving out. Right, let's see what's that done now. So if I go like this, okay, that's fine. What's the brake doing? Okay, so that's normal. That's reversed as well. For frig's sake! I sorted all this out the other day. I love when controls just randomly decide to reset. That's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Right. What is it? It's going to be primary controls. Rudder axis. Wait, rudder axis is on the other one. I love FS24. I do. No, genuinely, like, I'm having a good time with it in general. Like, the career mode stuff is amazing. But there is so... There is only so much one can polish a turd. Right now, it is a bit of a polished turd. The faffing is slightly irritating. It is beyond irritating. It is unbelievably irritating. And what's worse is like the fact that I configured all this stuff the other day and it's still not saved any of what I put into it. Right. I'm gonna go back into power management, throttles. Let me just double check. Yeah, 0 to 100. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. I hate because this was here. Throttle 2 it should be this side. Go on. No, go on. Get it. No, get the axis I want. Go on. There it goes. Okay, so that's now picked up the right axis. Right, I need to also see what's... No, go on, get it. Get it. This is the worst part here. Go on. There we go. Okay, so the axis is now got throttle quadrant axis 2, 0 to 100. Get this, delete that out, and go back. Okay, so throttle... Oh, sorry, did I set that? Throttle 2 axis is there. Throttle 1 axis 0 to 100. And where is... So that one's fine. Throttle axis 1 should be here. Okay, so that's fine. Go back, save back, and flight deck. Do we have... Okay, so let's double check. There's reverse. So reverse norm, idle, climb, thrust. That's flex, toga. Okay, yeah, that aligns with my throttle quadrant. Right, let's see. That's working, that's working, that's working. That's working. That's working. Gear isn't going to work at the minute, but that was working earlier, so I'm just leaving that alone. Right, I think that's everything there? Question mark? Okay, let's just turn the packs off for a minute and see if I can reset all the failures in here. Right, failed. Reload. And let's see if we can just do a panel state. Fort Lauderdale to Jax is in here. There we go. Perfect. That's good. Right. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. Right. We're going to do a fast load time and a panel state. Let's go ahead and get this and activate. Right. Cool. Mass and balance is loading. Looks good. All right, send to MCDU. Looking good. All right, and then let's get PAC-Q in as well. And get some pumps in. Right, I think the overhead should be okay for now. Okay, yeah, looks like the PAC fault's gone. We're making good progress now. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, right. APU. All right, we'll leave the rest of this all on. And meanwhile, I'm going to turn the sound of the music down, and then we are going to unmute the sound of the sim, because, of course, with all this faff, I have, of course... I have inadvertently kept the sim muted through this whole thing. So there we go. All right, so now we have a bit of music going as we get the cockpit set up here. Perfect. Okay, right. So, FMGC. Johnny is probably going to judge the ever-living hell out of me about how lazy I am with the setup of this airplane. But you know what? This is the way that I like to do it. All right, cool. Right. How do you load this thing? Right, we're already loaded. Mass and balance. Panel state is set across. La la la, they're not looking. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Right. Okay, here we go. Right. Initialization. Init request. We are also JBU2168. That is our flight number today. Cost index, usually with JetBlue, I believe is 20. And I've forgotten what our flight level was because, of course, I haven't even brought up the OFP. Because, yeah, I'm that good today. Right, so let's run it through a quick pre-flight checklist once we get the OFP up here. If I can remember how this... See, it's been so long since I've done this. Right, let's reload that. There we go. That's looking good. Right, we need view OFP. There we go. Fantastic. Right, OFP is up and ready for review. Let's run through the pre-flight checklist so that Johnny will be happy with us. Right, parking brake is on, weather radar is off, predicted wind shear is off, spoilers and sun's retracted, flaps retracted as required. Engine mode selectors are currently norm, engine masters are off, and thrust levers are idle. Our transponder is in standby. And skids on, and landing gear lever is down, wipers are off. Pre-flight checklist complete. All right, so there's our pre-flight done. Happy Johnny. Now I'm actually following a procedure right. Today, JetBlue 2168, Fort Lauderdale up to Jacksonville International Airport. Planned flight time today of about an hour and 10 minutes. We are going to be taking an estimated 66 tons of fuel with a landing weight of 64 with zero fuel of 61 tons right there. It looks like our cost index as provided by... Good. I'm glad you're happy with me. Cost index is going to be a 5, and our current winds up at cruise are looking like 257 at 26. So a little bit of a fight to get through the winds today, but not too bad. Planned fuel today is 5.8 tons, and we're looking good. Routing today is going to take us on 10 left on the Frisbee 2 with the stormy transition, and then basically a direct up to Orlando. And then from Orlando, we're going direct to Haney, which is the arrival waypoint. On the Cuban 1? Yes, haha. Ha. It's so perfect. Right. The only thing I didn't pick up with that OFP was... Well, let's just double check that we've got that. Add... From SimBrief, let me just double check that Lance is running. It is. Everything else is running. I'm very happy with that. Right, so everything else is done. Right, cockpit prep. We'll run the cockpit prep checklist. Bats are on. External power is on APU. We'll assume the fire test is done. Cruise supplies on, and ADIRs are to nav, which we can confirm. We will also turn no smoking signs emergency is also armed, and EFB we are currently in process of setting up, so we'll continue with that. Right, cruise level today, I believe it said, good lord, 320, so steps up to 320. The 320 goes in there. We'll go winds and wind request while we're at it. Right, so that is there. Block fuel today, I said 5.8. Oh, my memory is so good today. Not. Y'all are not supposed to be judging me. Right. Performance we'll do in just a second. Flight plan, we'll go ahead and start plugging this in as well. So it's a 10 left. We're expecting out of here. And it's the Frisbee 2 with the... What transition did it suggest we were doing out of here? So this is the Frisbee departure. It puts us out over Stymie. So Stymie is going to be that waypoint, and so that's going to be in. 10 left Frisbee to Stormy, and that's in. We're also going to go ahead and get the arrival in order as well. I can see what they are suggesting. So 08 landing at Jack's on the Cuban 1 with the Haney transition. So here we go. So this is going to put us on, yeah, over at Wader. So 8 Cuban 1 Haney. So arrival is going to be ILS 8. And that's going to be the Cuban 1 with the Haney transition. There we go. Via approach, no vias, and that's going to go into there as well. And we'll cycle through that routing real quick. So go arc, nav, and step through the routing here. Okay, so did it not go into... Oh, sorry, I didn't put it into plan mode. Dingus! There we go. Okay, right, so steps. That's going to be Yodlo, Elric, Alonso, up to Frisbee, Wampum, and then Stimmy. And then there's the Orlando waypoint, overhead Hanley. And just looking for any discontinuities as we cycle through this. Cuban, and there goes the arrival there. So a couple of teardrop maneuvers, but we may just end up taking from Battle a direct Libby for the arrival for 08, and we'll just cut the departure off a little bit. But we'll see what our altitude's doing as we get a little bit closer there as well. So let's go arc. And that's all done there. Progress is going to stay the same, and we'll go back to the performance page to put all the data in here and start doing the departure stuff. So depart, Fort Lauderdale 10, we'll sync load sheet, grab this and calculate. 3012 25, 147, 147, 148 with a 1 plus, so 147. Nice and easy. 147 and 148. That's going to go in there. Flaps 1 and down 0.05. And that is going to be DN 0.5. Look at me. I am so organized, except I've done that completely wrong. And Johnny's going to judge me again for doing it wrong. Right. We'll clear that. And DN 0.5, and there we go. Perfect. It's in there. Flex is the only thing I didn't pick up. 67 goes in the box. Cool. All right, so more temp. Oh, for goodness sake, how do we end up having more ECAM issues? There we go. We'll just turn the packs off for now, because the fact that we've overheated them twice now is just ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay. Right. I'll clear those. Clear those. Clear those. We'll get all of that cleared. There we go. Okay, I think we're okay on the ECAM for now. Let's go on the Atsu menu over here. AOC received, and pick up our load sheet, which we'll accept with a zero fuel weight of 61.0 and a takeoff of 66.6, which checks on that side as well. Perfect. So let's do this. Yep, cool. Takeoff weight. There seems to be... Oh, maybe because of the fact... We're gonna gloss over the fact that I may have different fractional systems set up between the airplane and the planning software. And we're just going to call it a day. Right, let's do that. We said 3012 was in there. 3012, dash dot, altitude, initial climb out of here at Fort Lauderdale. We'll take the Frisbee 2. And it's going to be a 10 left. So climb on heading 096, intercept course of 075 to Lilbao. Then track 262, room at or above 4,000. So that means that our top alt is 4,000. Dash dot, altitude dot. QNH set once, twice, 3 times, and that is the EFB and checklist complete. Annunciator, lights tested, probe heats are also. Anti-ice is off. We do currently have the packs off, but we'll turn them on momentarily. Radio panel is also set for now. We're flying offline, so it doesn't matter. Baro is set. 3012, and EFIS is centered, arc, and 10. So we are all set there, and that is the cockpit preparation checklist complete. Cool. All right, we are on the before start checks now, so we'll start to get ourselves configured here. Right, there's a couple of switches down here that I always tend to forget, so let's get those in order. Let's get that turned up as well, so we can hear the crew in the back. The rest of that stuff is all good, so let's go ahead and whack the old beacon, and we will pause the alerts for departure. And because of the fact that I don't actually have any flight graphics up tonight, that's just hovering in space. You'll love to see it. Okay, cool. So alerts are paused for the departure. We are looking good. Righty ho ho ho. Right. Everything there is looking. I'm not used to not having views up here. But this is all looking good. All right, so all of that is looking fine, and APU's off. Right, we can bring jetways clear. I think we saw that loading was complete. Right, ground services, mass and balance. Yeah, load is complete. We're fully loaded and ready to go. Right, packs can come out, chocks and cones can come out, and from GSX we will request a push and start. JetBlue, of course. It's looking good though. The sim, albeit with default scenery because my Fort Lauderdale scenery hasn't ported over, but we move nonetheless. Right, there we go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ, GSX, trying to deafen me. Definitely way too loud. Thank you very much, Coatl. Right, we are turning you way the frig down. Thank you very much.
Departure checks completed.
Much better.
Bypass pin inserted.
Now I'm not going deaf. Much happier with that. Right, okay. All right, let's do it before starts. Windows and doors are closed. APU is on. APU bleeds on. MCDU is set, and AC clearance as requested. We'll set all of that stuff up. Transponder is transponding. Beacon's on. Engine mode selector is now in ignition. Park and brake is as required in the on position. But we will be turning that off soon, so we are requesting push and start, which we have done. All right, full start checklist complete. There we go, raising ourselves up. Looking good. Yeah, just little annoying issues. Right, we want the nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
And there goes parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, fantastic. And JetBlue start engine number 1 first as part of their procedure. So let's do engine number 1. Let's do this thing. Looking good. Looking good. Yes. Yes. Oh, still the sounds. Still the sounds absolutely freaking epic. You'll love it. Love, love, love to see it. Looking good, GSX. Except I don't know where exactly you're taking us, but we're on a magical mystery tour, apparently. Right, that's more than plenty good enough, GSX. Right, and start engine number 2. I'll pop the packs on here. Yeah, we'll set parking brakes.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps 1. Looking good. All right, lovely stuff. All right, good start on engine 1 and engine number 2. So let's go ahead and get those packs back on. Hopefully no ECAM messages there. Gen 1 pump is having a
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
moment here. I think it's because engine 2 still hasn't fully kicked on. Yep, there we go. Now it's transitioned over. Okay, gen fault's gone. Pack fault's gone. APU's on. All right, let's turn the bleed off, master off, and we can go ahead and set the wings as well. Nose to taxi. Without me doing that. Okay, right. Sorry, folks. We're back. Sorry. Did that just completely balk things? Did that just completely balk things? I accidentally hit the lock button on my keyboard. I should probably deactivate that. What in the world has just happened? Right. Should we see? There we go. Okay, we're in good shape. All right. Before start, after start is parking brake is on. Engine master selector is now norm. APU off. Auto brake is going to be set to. Just double checking that I can actually do the lights with this, which we can. Right. What did I say? God, I'm tired. Auto brake mags, which is there. Flight controls are full left, full right, full front, full back, full left, full right. Free and clear on the flight controls. Spoilers are armed. We'll get those there. Flaps are set 1. Pitch is down 0.5. 0.5 down. So let's go 0.5 down. That is trim set. Rudder is 0. Anti-ice as required, and flight instruments are checked. After start checklist complete. Okay, right. 3012 check once, twice, 3 times. There is the cabin ready. Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
That's lovely. Good stuff. All right, taxi nose light as in taxi mode. Runway turn off lights as required. Strobes also, and takeoff config. Taxi checklist complete. Let's go there. Takeoff config. There we go. Normal. We are looking good. Okay, right. So let's do a quick taxi brief. We are going for... That's Jacksonville. We are down here at Fort Lauderdale. So we are off on runway 10 left. So taxiway today is going to be Tango all the way up to Bravo. Bravo holding point over here, Bravo 1 for runway 10 left. All right, cool. And let's go ahead and lift the parking brake. Please don't give me that really, really stupid issue that I experienced the other day. Nope, looks good. We are moving. Thank God. Yeah, I was experiencing a very bizarre bug. When was it? No, over the weekend. Very, very, very strange issue where the aircraft wasn't actually moving. It was very, very strange. I swear to God, these bloody settings. I'm going to scream. I am going to scream. Right, MSFS, stop it with this. This smart trigger nonsense is awful, and it just needs to go. The fact that it's set on brake is the stupidest freaking thing. There we go. Okay, we're in good shape. Right, let's taxi. Right. I much, much, much prefer the ground handling in this sim, actually. If there is one thing I can say in terms of a drastic improvement in the sim, it's the ground handling. Ground handling feels much, much, much better in the new sim. And we are going to cross here. This should be the crossing here onto Bravo. And this should be Bravo right here. There we go. Yep, there's Bravo. And I'll just follow Bravo all the way down to 10 left. Cool. Amazing stuff. And how is everybody else doing this fine evening? I hope you are well. Yanni, thank you for the follow. We'll pick up that follow here momentarily. Thank you so very much, Yanni40, for the follow. Hope you are well this evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely time. Welcome aboard JetBlue 2168. Service to Jacksonville. All well and good. We'll actually also do the return this evening as well, which will be a load of fun. Yeah, this is running much smoother now. We had a bit of a faff first thing, but this is running buttery, buttery smooth now. Yeah, I need to... There's just a couple of, like, little teeny tiny tweaky things that I need to do to get this running, like, proper, but I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Alright, that was the taxi checklist. Let's do... Before takeoff, cabin crew is advised, brake temp is checked, fans are off, engine mode lights are as required, which is norm. Packs are on. Weather radar is not required. Predictive wind shear is also. TCAS, TARA, and exterior lights are on, and ECAM memo takeoff node blue, which it is. That's before takeoff checklist complete. There we go. Hope everybody is having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. I cannot believe we are less than a week away from Christmas already. It is utterly insane. It is a week. Yeah. Exactly 7 days from now. Indeed, it is. As you can see, we've got the menorah back behind us as well, so we'll be celebrating Hanukkah next week, which we're very much looking forward to. All right, let's see if Johnny yells at me for my takeoff procedures here. So far, I think I've been doing an okay job. Would your previous airline be proud of me, besides, you know, forgetting basic memory items? That's the real question. That is the real question. Okay, on runway, just verify we should be looking at 10 left. There we go. That is indeed 10 left. All right. Looking bueno. All right. Not a bad looking lineup. Not a bad looking lineup here. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, let's do this thing. 50% power. All right, Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust is blue. Airspeed's live. 80 knots checked. There's 100. Looking good. 120. V1 rotates. Positive rate of climb, gear up. As I said, la la la, yeah, exactly. Not yelling at me in the slightest. Right, following the flight directors. There's a slight turn off of the departure. And let's whack AP1. Alright, we're gonna do the noise abatement procedure out of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, like I said, just basic. It's only the basic memory ice. It was nothing major, right? Level climb, thrust climb. Oh, yeah, of course. You know how I said transponder was transponding? It wasn't. Now it is. Alright, ground spoilers can come back now as well. Alright, she's performing great, though. She is performing great. At least I wasn't doing an Ian. Yeah, don't worry about that, Johnny. That doesn't matter. It's daylight. No one needs runway lights anyway. Totally judging me. Totally judging me. Yeah, Cool, amazing. Right, following the flight directors, there's 2,000 feet. We'll just go ahead and set cruise 320 over here. Check weights. Why would we need to check the weights if I have already double checked everything? Yeah, fuel on board is fine. Everything is looking good. Here we go. Right, here's the turnout for Fort Lauderdale. Yeesh. Ground textures, my lordy loo. Sometimes the sim looks incredible. Other times, it does this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you tried. You tried. Yeah, I've... with Fort Lauderdale, you get some extra stuff here, including the cruise port. So, needless to say, I'm very much looking forward to having that back in the sim. Right, there we go. Moving right along. Moving right along. Looks good, though. I mean, the plane looks good. The ground, yeah. God knows what. God knows what Azure is doing right now. That is something, all right. Random pyramids everywhere. I don't know if I need to adjust a setting for that, but either way, it's not looking great. There we go. Perfect. And this will actually be the very first airliner flight that I've done in the sim. Doing it at 7 o'clock on a Tuesday after pulling a 14-hour workday yesterday isn't necessarily an amazing idea, but we move. We move. Right, 320, 7,000 and climbing nicely. Why the hell are we at the top of the speed band there? Oh, because I'm an idiot. I think I'm gonna have a pilots meeting with tea, no biscuits this evening. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those tonight. Oh, the basics. Oh, they elude me today. Okie dokie. Right, after takeoff checks, landing gear is up and retracted. Engine mode select is normal. Spoilers are disarmed. Thrust is in climb. Flaps retracted. Packs are on. Anti-ice is required, and exterior lights are off. After checks complete. Funny enough, I'm thinking of making a cup of tea perfect for our meeting. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal. I just need to turn that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I deserve it tonight. I absolutely deserve it tonight. My goodness me. That is rough. That is a rough man. Right. Unpause those alerts. And get that music going and get that follow. Thank you so very much for the follow. Again, Yanni coming in with that follow. So there we go. We are moving and grooving. So yeah, a couple of very subtle changes to the stream since last time you guys saw it. So those are all now up and running, including the updates to the music bar. And down here is just a little bit more tidied up. I've tried to neaten things up. Things were a bit messy before, and so I was just trying to tidy them up a little bit so that it wasn't quite so messy. Needless to say, I think I am going to be working on an update to it's usually in that corner there, but the flight information system that is usually up in that top corner, I think I'm going to work on a little bit of an update for that. With the adjusted, like now that I've got this template the way I want it, the rest should be relatively easy. There we go. Okay, so we are working our way on the cruise here. It should be a relatively easy and short flight because we're just literally heading to Orlando and then off to Jacksonville. What on earth? I was gonna say some of those Bing textures don't look all right. Let's double check something here because, again, this is also terrain level of detail. Let's bring that up a little bit. I think the default is 110, I think. Let's see how that updates here. That's starting to look a little bit tidier. Okay, that's starting to look better. Yeah, I don't know. There's another setting as well for the photogrammetry, isn't there? Buildings are high. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with all of these. Volumetric clouds, texture resolution. All right. Well, I'll double check all of that after stream, but I have a sneaking suspicion that is actually going to play a big role in getting those textures up to snuff. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, I'm perfectly okay with the performance of the simulator so far. And as I said, I have not adjusted any of the settings in the sim just yet. So I have not set up any views or anything like that just yet. So we're just going to have to reset the pilot position when we get back in the cockpit. But so far, this is looking pretty good. There we go. That's a familiar view. That's a very familiar view. There we go. It's looking good. Looking very, very good. Yeah, so that's lovely now. Yeah, I wonder if it was the terrain level of detail that was misbehaving. It's the one thing I have to say, the one thing that I find really quite cool is, especially here in Florida where it's like particularly hazy, is you'll get these like very blown out lighting conditions, especially in the haze. So if you're looking out of a window in the late afternoon and it's very hazy conditions, obviously right now you can't really tell, but you see how the ground almost disappears in the white of the haze? That is something that actually does happen in real life, and I noticed the old simulator never really quite got that effect correct. But this seems to, which is freaking amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Like I said, there are some things in this sim that are absolutely amazing. There are other things that definitely need some work and help. It's like Okeechobee, I believe, right? Flying over right now. Yep, that's like Okeechobee as we fly out on this departure here. We were very zoomed into Fort Lauderdale there. There we go. Perfect. Yep, so Lake Okeechobee. Being down there, we've actually, Ali and I don't remember when it was that we did it. Do you remember why we had driven like along Lake Okeechobee that one time? I don't even remember why we did it. Huh? Like we had driven across and then up to Orlando through the back roads, and I do not remember why we did it. And it took us like right along Lake Okeechobee up and around. It was a while ago. It was a very, very long time ago. I'm trying to remember what the reason was, but I don't genuinely remember. We definitely did. Only once did we ever do it. Only once. But we did do it. Only once. But anyway, there we go. We are moving and grooving 24,000 feet over Lake Okeechobee in the middle of South Florida. Good holiday song, this. Good old holiday song. Wham! Wham! Again, guys, a big apology for the double notification for the stream going live. I was having some CPU bug issues that seem to have resolved themselves now, which I'm rather thankful for, because Lord knows that you guys know I do not like having issues with the stream and the quality on the stream. So to see how much it was affecting the performance of the stream, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna let that fly. We're not gonna let that fly. Right, there we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. That's lovely. Cool. Amazing. Good stuff. Let's do that. Let's see what is going on the MSFS channel right now. No, that's not that one. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Right. Following. Just see. Okay. Very good. So, it looks like... okay. Yep. No, that makes sense. That checks. Lovely. Oh, Boozy's flying too. Very good. Okay. Just seeing who's on and streaming so we can plan for some potential raids a bit later. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So we are doing okay by the looks of things. Performance-wise, we're at 60 FPS again, which makes me happy. Okay, we've got the Simbury for the return journey. That's all done there. That's looking all right. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're looking okay. I'm happy with that. So, is everyone got plans for the holidays? What are you guys up to for Christmas? Doing anything fun, exciting, different? All right, let me go ahead and just do the climb checklist. Passing barrier altitude, we set standard. And then landing light, seatbelts, anti-ice as required. Cruise, so we are over onto the descent checklist whenever we're ready for it. For anyone who is wondering what I am using the this checklist set right here. This is the Phoenix Airbus checklist by Electrux Soldier, which I printed and laminated. What is going on with the stutters? Hello. But yeah, I printed and laminated those recently so that I could do checklists on the fly, which is, you know, something that I am trying to work on. I am definitely trying to work on procedural stuff and memory items and making sure that things are doing what they're supposed to. Understanding the systems of the planes, and you know how it goes. Okay, we're getting some stuttering again. Yeah. Huh. Definitely it's the I think the CPU is what might be the bottleneck at this point, which is crazy because this CPU has been an absolute workhorse for me with the multi-thread performance that it has, but I don't know what the temps are in there. Could very quickly check. Let's see what the temperature is in there so that we can see what it's doing. Let's see, performance. Yeah, CPU, where are you sitting? You're at 4.7 gigahertz right now. But I can't see what temperature you're running. You're not telling me your temperature, which is always fun. I do have a performance software installed on here as well, which I should probably check. What is the... I think it's temp something. Temp. Where is it? Temperature. I don't see it. That's MBT Data Explorer. That's not helpful for what we're looking at. That's the iFly stuff. That's one thing I do want to check, actually, is how MSFS 2020 performs. I think isn't it Hardware Monitor or something like that? Hardware acceleration. No, I've already got that turned on. I thought that this gave temperature stuff, but maybe it's my fan software that has it. Let's see. What are we sitting at? What are we sitting at? AMD. So, no, it's sitting at 76. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not crazy. I mean, it's at 100% utilization right now. And it is an 8-core processor, 16 sockets, 4.5 gigahertz. So it is definitely clocking pretty good there. So yeah, not entirely sure what's going on. It seems to be mostly happy. Yeah, sitting right at 75 degrees. Graphics card doesn't even care what's happening at the minute, which is hilarious. It is unbelievable to me that all that all that the sim demands is like at least 12 stable gig of VRAM, and it's happy. And so long as the sim can spit that out. But yeah, my CPU seriously seems to be the bottleneck here. I will have to investigate. I was really hoping. Yeah, time will tell. We'll see how this continues to run. And of course, we are planning on doing a little bit of career mode stuff over the weekend. A stream on Thursday evening as well. And an ad. Ad incoming, folks. Sorry for the ad. Can't be helped, apparently. What'd you say? What? Ads? Yeah, no, I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the ad break. I can snooze it. There we go. I snooze it for 5 minutes because I know we've got some folks just joining us. Hello, good evening. If you're just joining us, I have snoozed the ad to relieve you all. I apologize that there was even the threat of an ad. Goodness gracious. Speaking of ads, you want to laugh? Right, so I keep getting these ads on YouTube for the ad block apply. But it's funny because it is the single most reoccurring, that's what I was looking for, reoccurring ad on YouTube that I have been receiving, and it's for an ad blocker. And you know, these ad blockers, they're all well and good. It's very well intentioned, but they absolutely unequivocally sell your data to every one of the advertisers that they are blocking. And that's how they get away with it. So yeah, these ad blockers that claim to get rid of ads for you, yeah, your information is being sold to every single organization that you are being blocked from. So even if you don't get them online, you'll be seeing them elsewhere. Social media or what have you, unless you have like all of the paid accounts. Don't do it, folks. Don't use ad blockers. They do not work. They do not work. They will still get you another way. I promise you that. I promise you that. But anyway, so yeah, I think. How are we looking? Wow, there's a lot of people who are hanging out in the channel here, which is amazing. It is so good to see how much more popular this sim is in terms of like streaming content, but that's also because they have like the career mode and all that fun stuff. Like, that's great. That's really, really, really good. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I think this, because of my issues earlier, I think we might just call it done for this evening. And redo the stream on Thursday. Well, we're going into FS 2020 on Thursday because I desperately need to catch up on some hours with Southwest Virtual, and I fear my wonderful first officer status is going to be at risk if we don't perform a flight. So Thursday is going to be Southwest Virtual in MSFS 2020. I know it's crazy to even say that, but that's where we'll be. And then on Saturday, we'll be banging through career mode. I'm probably going to see if I can do a couple more flights just to get some more funds for ourselves. So that when we get the CPL, which is not the CPL, the IFR license, because that really is going to open up a lot more opportunities for us down the line. Anyway, because I'd love to do dual engine and the IFR at the same time. So that's going to be Saturday's mission, is IFR and twin engine. So there we go. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. But meanwhile, the rest of the week is looking to be pretty good. Like I said, tomorrow I'm off. Ali has a late appointment, and we had a very late start to the weekend on Sunday. So that was what delayed Sunday. So we will be picking up where we left off on Thursday. So we'll do this arrival, record the landing, and we will get into some content for Thursday for Southwest Virtual. Pick some flights out, do some stuff. I have managed to get virtually all the content back because of the uninstall that I unintentionally did. Yeah, that was totally accidental. So I accidentally installed all of 2020. Course. So because of the fact that I uninstalled 2020, I had a bit of an issue with all of my sceneries and stuff. So that is now rectified, and I do have all of that installed and ready to go. So that is set. So yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling. Yeah. Rocking and rolling. How you feeling, bud? How you feeling? Is your paw okay? Is your paw okay? Is it feeling better? Or it's because we made you rest it this evening. We made you not move. It's amazing what happens when you don't move. So there we go. But yeah, like I said, it's been a busy couple of days. So like today, of course, I am like totally brain shot, which is terrible. Yeah, like that, is it? Such a hard life you lead. Such a hard life you lead. Huh? He was. Well, he bashed his... Bruno decided to bash his elbow today. So he's a little bit sore. But you're okay, aren't you? Did you want to come for a cuddle, or are you okay? Or are you going to go to mummy? Where are you going? Come on, have a get. Probably a good idea to stretch your paw out. It's probably a bit stiff, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, at least he was putting weight on it, which is great. Such a hard life. I know. Well, it's funny because Allison had a 1 o'clock appointment today. So by like 3 o'clock, we just ran a quick errand, grabbed some lunch, which was lovely. And then I finished my work day, and then Allison joined me down here for the remainder of the afternoon. So he's just been chilling down here in the basement with us, which is definitely a good time, because we've like I said, we've just been chilling. It's been great. It's been lovely. Right, good boy? Right, my good boy? Yeah, no, I know. We'll put those away. Well, no, it's fine, because then I'm going to end up wrapping your stuff. How's the temps been down here? So today it was 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So let me do some very quick back of the napkin math. So about 15 degrees. No, higher. 17 degrees, which was warm. Unusually warm. It was very, very... Even I made a comment that it was warm today, which is unusual. Huh? Excuse me. I said, what did I say? I said 15, and then I corrected myself and said 17. So it was right in between the two. Yeah, okay, thanks, Allison. Thank you. So helpful. So helpful. I thank you, Siri, for that. Yeah, it was very, 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 very warm today. Unusually, like, uncharacteristically warm for us, which is just, it was weird. Tomorrow, however, we are anticipating a little bit of rain tomorrow evening, and it is going to get cooler. So we're expecting clouds tomorrow. 49 is the high, so like 13. And no, sorry, that's like close to like 8 or 9 degrees. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's going to be falling pretty drastically, and we're going to be hovering between -1 and 3 degrees all weekend, basically. Oh, it looks like we're not going to have a white Christmas, Allison. We're going to have a wet Christmas. Also, Allison and I have this bet, so I'm only goading her every time that it rains. Yes, no, exactly. Which, by the way, we did get kind of a slushy, wintry, mixy grossness. Oh my god, I almost just sailed straight by top of descent. How on earth did you guys let me almost sail completely past top of descent? We've been sitting here and chatting, and I've just been not paying attention to our top of descent marker, like creeping its way toward us. Oh, it's going to be a wet Christmas in the UK too? Oh no. Oh no. Speed alt descent. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Throttling back. And destination data, because, again, I'm a ninny muggins and totally forgot. I totally forgot what we were doing. There we go. Next phase. Next phase. Is it gonna... So what's the temperature been in the UK over the past few days? Has it been, like, mild, or has it been on the kind of warmer side of things? All right, let's get some information here in Jax. Not that one. I always forget which one it is. This one, isn't it? Jax is currently 0 at 0. Oh, so calm winds, 8 statute miles visibility, few clouds, 2,500, and 18 degrees with an altimeter of 3024. 3024. And an outside air temp, I said, of 18 is hot. Is hot. Right. The minimums for the ILS, 08. So we're going to go back to... but at least you'll be in Orlando for Christmas. So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can give you a weather forecast for Orlando here in a minute. I think from what we understand, it's expected to be quite lovely indeed. Right. What did I say? We're on the Cuban one, which is already listed, and the approach is going to be 08, and we're on the Cat 2 for the ILS. So go and program that guy, and it's going to be basically the circling entry. Right, so point merge. Right, is that what they call these, Johnny? Remind me. This is a point merge ILS to come in at Libby and then loop around. Anyway, so yeah, 2,000 feet is the entry point there. And then, basically coming down from Lom on a heading 290 or overfly the airport. 300 DINs, and then circle back around for the Vectors 2 final. So yeah, we are looking good. So we'll set this down to 2,000. And we need minimums. The minimums today is going to be decision height of 130. 130, that's borrow. Perfect. And destination data is now in. Perfect. All right, looking good. Oh, no, don't activate approach phase. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let me zoom out. It's very hard to see that dial from here. 40 miles. Yeah, that gives us a little bit of a better view, but yeah, not that far. Only like 80 odd miles, so we are rocking and rolling. All right, standards in, lights are in good configuration for now. Strobes are on. We'll turn the rest of the stuff on. Yeah, we're looking okay up on the overhead. It's not a very, like, Christmassy feeling flying in Florida, but if Santa's taking a vacation down here, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Looking good. Right. Oh, at least you're putting weight on it, kid. That's... Huh? Well, I saw he hobbled, but in his bed, at least, he was putting pressure on it. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, just keep resting it, eh? No, he'll be fine walking. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He just bashed it. He'll be fine. Yeah, not happening. Not in these socks. Definitely not. Yeah, found it odd seeing Christmas decorations there being in the mid-20s and still wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Yeah, that was exactly how we were when we used to live in Orlando. It was like you never, ever felt particularly Christmassy. Though if it's wet and rainy here over Christmas, I don't think it's going to feel Christmassy here either. But it will still be a lovely day. It will be a restful and relaxed holiday. You will be off for a change. How? Okay, seriously though, come here and tell Johnny how nice it is to know that you're going to be off for the holidays now. How does that make you feel, Allison? I am going to therapy you. How does it make you feel? But no, seriously, can I just say, like, how lovely it's been to actually celebrate the holidays this year, like properly celebrate the holidays. It's been genuinely lovely. I'm very, very much enjoying that. Like, we had a great restful Thanksgiving, which was lovely, and then we're doing Christmas, which is going to be lovely, and I'm excited. Oh, we're drop high, so let's slow ourselves down a little bit. More drag. Let's get some more drag, please. There we go. Okay, we cleared the activate. I was worried I was accidentally doing that. Just landed at JFK. Noise. What were you flying, and where were you flying from? I think one of the things I might do tomorrow is just whack a long haul on in the background while I work. Because I have not flown a long haul in a while, and I have a hankering for one. I don't know why, but I do. And you know, I haven't brought the A380 out other than to like just do some testing here and there. But I don't know. Something is calling me about the 777 and doing a long haul. Right, but we're past 18,000. There we go. That's what I was waiting for the rest of the descent checklist. We want this one. It's 3024. So pull that. 3024. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Once, twice, 3 times. Spoiler. Yep. Well, you were just complaining that you were high on it, so I was aware that the spoiler was out. Thank you. We are managing the descent. Chicago to Hong Kong. Oh, God, no. That's way too long. I need like a 7 or an 8 hours, so I'm probably going to do either London Heathrow to Dulles or Orlando to London or like Amsterdam or something like that. Something that I can do within the workday. Right. We just set borrow and seatbelt signs, landing lights, so we can actually set those ahead of time so that I don't get task saturated, which is something I do tend to experience. And seatbelts. And we'll ding the cabin as well, just to annoy Johnny. And the fact that we are about to Miami LAX. Yeah, no, that's actually closer to like 5 hours. I need something like right in the right in the what's it called? Like 7 or 8 hour range, and in a triple. So that's why I'm tempted to do like Amsterdam and that. There we go. There's the cabin crew making the call, and then we got the before landing checklist. So we'll do the before landing here in just a little bit. Miami LAX is not 7 hours, sir. It is like closer to 5 on a good day. That's when the winds are not in your favor. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this like pretty weird little arrival here, but you know what? Stuff it. We'll fly the entire approach in because I am really enjoying it. We'll let the song play out. Yeah, I swear it was longer when I'd done it before IRL. What plane were you flying? Were the winds not in your favor? I don't think the winds were clearly in your favor when you were doing it. My goodness me. But yeah, it's you did it in a triple in 7 hours? What were they on, like maximum fuel efficiency mode? Jesus Christ, 7 hours. Bloody hellfire. That is ridiculous. Absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Right, company message. That's probably the JetBlue ops. Give us your delay card, please. Nope, we're fine. This light is looking good, chat. It is looking very good. I am liking this. This is looking very, very good. Right, that is the end of that song. Let's go ahead and pause the alerts for landing. We'll get ourselves configured here for the final approach. Chicago to... Yeah, that might be an option. Chicago, Amsterdam. Chicago, Amsterdam. I was thinking like Paris, Amsterdam, London, something like that. There's been a lot of London coverage at the moment, which is great. I'm really, really thinking doing something in the London vicinity. More drag. Oh, but wait a sec. We're not that far. We're not that far. Johnny's going to be yelling at me that I haven't set up any of the landing system stuff. No constraints, no nothing. All right, there we go. All right, between 12 and 9, we're sitting at 10. And there goes Digi with a check-in. Thank you very much, sir. I'm also chatting. Well, I'm not exactly flying it amazingly either. So, I mean, granted, we also Digi, welcome back. I know it's kind of funny. You missed the part of the conversation where we were literally just talking about Orlando, and I know you've literally just come back from your Disney trip. But yeah, I am freaking struggling with keeping this thing in the green dot. My friend Digi Driver, who went with his beautiful bride down to Walt Disney World, literally just got back. Yeah, no, exactly. How are you, Digi, my friend? How is everything? How are you? How is everything? Those of you just joining, hello, good evening, and welcome to the complete ineptitude of me flying the Phoenix this evening. It keeps trending high on that descent path. And on top of that, we're at the very top of the speed band too. What is this thing doing tonight? So not only are we trending high on the approach, we are faster than we need to be as well. Are we idling? Yeah, we're thrust idle too. Yeah. Okay, I'm not saying anything. it isn't behaving very nicely. Let's just say that. Taking it stream by stream. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Trust me. Yeah. No, trust me. I empathize. I empathize. Disney World was amazing. Pretty sure I got a cold. It's always great to travel, but yeah, coming back with anything is awful. Being across that bridge before in Jacksonville, actually driven this road here and then crossed that bridge to get to the other side. There's a little airport right here, which I think is the military base. I think this is the military base right here. The main airport is up here. So airport in sight. That looks horrendous. I apologize, guys. Clearly I don't have like high textures rendered. And now we're below the green dot and we're still above the speed. What is going on here? Right. Are we in approach phase? No, I'm going to go ahead and activate the approach phase so that we can get the speed down. Oh, hello, Yoda. I'm pretty sure we also entered the destination information. It's just yelling at me now. And now we're below the green dot. I love that. I absolutely love that. Right, let's take flaps 1. Jesus Christ. It's either the Phoenix or me this evening, chat. I swear I'm not usually this bad. I really am not this bad. Okay, right. First things first. Speed brakes. Red coat's coming! Yes, exactly. Well, the red coat is coming, shall we say. And we have tea. Indeed. Indeed. How's the flights though, Digi? Were they okay? Currently brewing my tea now. Good. Good, good. Very good. You are definitely a bit of a night owl, eh, Johnny? Allison's thinking the same. She was literally about to ask, why are you up so late? All right, I'm going to speed intervene here because I'm not happy with the way it's taking that speed. Let's go down 210 here because it's first of all, it's not going to be happy going around that corner. And second of all, like, we're like just shy of a dot high on this approach. Not loving it. Oh, 100%. My body can never decide which time zone it's in. Life of an international pilot, right? Jeez Louise. Must be nice. All right, let's see how she flies the final approach here over a very muddy Jacksonville. I'm not loving these textures at all. This is fine. That's looking okay. It's when it's like rendering in. I wish it would just like render in just a little bit ahead of time. Like, it should be rendering this stuff now. It should be rendering this stuff now, and it's not. And that makes me upset. A stream tag says 2020 old MSFS. Wait, no. No, no, no. I am not. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. No, I'm streaming in the 2024 category. Or at least I should be. Last I checked. Oh, if you're talking about the hashtags, that's just for search purposes. My hashtags are all kinds of wonky. All kinds of wonk. Right, we are... Where are we sitting? Are we at 210 now? I go flat 10, drop down. I know! I know, you're so upset with me. I know. Go 195 here. I don't like that you're overspeeding me, so I'm going to put you in the barber pole. I'm mad at you, you're mad at me. It's a vicious cycle, what can I say? That's getting there. That's getting there, slowly but surely. That looks awful. Okay, can you go quicker? can you render in better for me, please? Because that looks... Some of it looks okay. Other bits look... Angry plane sounds. Yeah, well, I'm mad at it, so it can be mad at me all it likes. There we go, right. Yeah, some of this is looking alright. That looks awful. That looks awful. That looks awful. I'm like pointing out all the things. Been over that bridge before. Been over that bridge many, many, many times. Went over it 2 weeks ago. God, it was 2 weeks we were in Florida. 2 weeks ago. That's mad. How's the time flown so quickly? Right. 3,000 feet. What is this plane doing? It's going down to like 200 feet a minute as it's going to come around this corner. Okay, I could very easily have taken that direct there, but whatevs. Who... Yeah. We could have just taken the... You know what? Stuff it. I'm not in the mood to fight with this today. We're going to take a direct to Libby. Wait, where? What? It's like, no way. No way. All right, let's make the turn. Yeah, there we go. There's the teardrop. We'll just intercept the approach here. If we need to take that approach wide to get it in, then we will. Basically, we'll basically maintain that heading as we come around. I don't like that we're 2,000 feet above the ground, like this far away from the airport. Some of this stuff is rendering okay. Some of it's not. Can't blame you. Can't believe it's almost 3 weeks since I saw you both. Yeah, we were thinking the same thing. It's crazy. Freaking crazy, man. I was mentioning to Ian, by the way, what we were talking about. And he loves the idea. So he's just got to coordinate, but he thinks he would join us. So that's exciting. That's exciting. There we go. Flaps to 195. Coming around the corner here. The airport should be right there, I think. No, it's right there. There it is. So we're going to kind of swing out wide and teardrop in. As he asked me for flights to Boston and back this morning. Ugh, good lord, that child. And yes, I will call him that child because he just, like you said, he cannot decide for the life of him what he wants to do. What on earth is that, Ian? Allison says, poor kid, in response to that. Oh dear. There's our field. Field's in sight. I think you'll just have to drag. Yeah, just put a leash on him. He's also the most indecisive person I have ever met. Which is kind of funny because I never thought he would be that way. But he is. It's quite entertaining. Right, we've got about 15 miles to run over here. And then we will go ahead and give the speed back to the aircraft. Let it try and trace down to green dot speed as we're on final here. All right, landing config. We'll get into final config here as we make the final turn. We'll arm approach as we come overhead Libby at that point there. Did do a A300 flight from, is that Pittsburgh to Boise? PIA. I'm trying to remember what PIA is. I think that's Pittsburgh to Boise. Boise's good fun. No matter what, Mishpach is Mishpach. Yeah. 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 My brain tonight. I'm sorry, Digi. My brain is so beyond fried. Like I said, I was working. I don't know if you had heard as part of my grander conversations, but I am. You are wrong. I had a feeling I was. Pitt is Pittsburgh. That's what I thought. I was like, Pitt is Pittsburgh. PIA. What is PIA then? K Pitt is Pittsburgh. Yeah, that makes sense. Logic and reasoning and all that. There we go. Right, we're about to... I'm going to be lazy here. And we are just going to turn the nose in. Whack on approach mode. And we're just going to inset this localizer on this heading. Because I'm lazy. And we can do it. All right, gear down. I'm lazy. And I don't mind doing a really weird off-kilter, like 90-degree intercept into this localizer here, which we're already establishing on the glide slope. So I'm fine with it. Right, we're going to intercept this glide slope at a really funky angle. I'm just going to keep the nose going around. Because we're gonna basically intercept it here, and we're gonna go flat down, drop the speed all the way down. I don't care. You can be mad at me. You've been flying terribly today. Be mad at me, bro. I don't care. We're just gonna drop down to final approach speed. More angry noises. Yeah, pretty much. It's because I did a very aggressive maneuver to intercept with the ILS. Go on, do it. You're there. Otherwise, I'm just going to fly you in manually. There, see? You found the runway. Good job, airplane. Good job! Glide slope localizer. Yay, it did it. I can fly airplane. Yay! Good job! Good job! Right, 143, 2000, go around is 2,600 feet apparently. No, that's not right. Climb 1,000 and then 3,000. All right, so go around 3,000 set. Checked. Right, full landing checks. Flap spoilers, auto brake, engine mode selected as required, exterior lights on, go around altitude set, ECAM memo before landing checklist complete. All right, on after landing checklist there. 1,200 feet, good to go. Right, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, let's land this bugger in, shall we? Oh, bollocks, I forgot that I haven't set this up yet. Right, there we go. Right, here we go. God, this is... Okay. It's weird because there isn't any wind. Look, Marl, no hands. I don't know if this is just the fly-by-wire system in the new sim. Like, there's just no turbulence at all, which is weird because, like, turbulence is such a thing in this simulator. Let's put the nose down and drop more. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. That's more like it. Right on glide. Over the numbers. No minimum call out, of course.
50, 30, 20, retard.
Oh, that's going to be hot. That's a bounce. Wow. There we go. Bounced it. Versus... What is that? Oof. Yeah, oof is right. That was a big oof. Right. I don't normally land quite like that. Reverses roll out. 60 knots. I have no idea what the blue arrows are. I don't normally have those on. Right, flaps away, spoilers away. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to a very bumpy landing in Jacksonville. I hope that recorded the landing rate. We will see if it triggered the landing rate system. It should have, because I do have the landing rate monitor active right now. So it should have taken it. Whoa, Phoenix. Whoa. Easy there, Nelly. Easy. Easy, boy. Right. There you go. Right, so while we are taxiing over to the gate with these random arrows that I definitely did not ask for, welcome down to Jacksonville. That was my very first airliner flight in the new sim. And Johnny is judging me that I hit the wrong button first. Oh, jeez. I cocked all that up. That was rough. That was very rough. Right, let's try that again. Right. Let's do the APU warming up. Alright, off the off the landing checklist, brake fans not installed, so we don't have to worry. Exterior lights are off, runway turn-offs are off. Spoilers disarmed, retracted, flaps retracted. Engine mode selected as a normal. TCAS is on standby. Weather radar is off. Predictive wind shear is off. Terrain off. Flight directors. Well, I guess we can definitely do all of that now. On the FD. APU, anti-ice, and APU bleed can come on when avail. Turning to gate. Bye. Tease Louise. I can't look that up as I'm taxiing. That is a wee bit... Oh, my lord! That is a wee bit awkward to do when I'm taxiing. I'm staring at a checklist and I still can't. There we go. Right. Good stuff. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's alright, chat. Don't worry about me. Yeah, we didn't get a landing rate, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure this was running... Oh, it's disconnected. That's helpful. Well, I'll find out why that is disconnected, because that was 100% working. Okay, don't know what gate that is, but MSFS wants me at that gate for some bizarre reason. At least Volanta will have it. That is true, and I did remember to actually run Volanta today, so it is all about the, as a famous London controller would say, it's small wins and all that. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Right. What do we think, guys? It is 9:15. It'll be about 10:30 if we run the flight back to Fort Lauderdale. And I am tired. So I owe you a return trip when I have more of a brain and a 320... another 320, what's it called, trip under my belt, so I don't look like an absolute dingus. Have a great night. Yeah, no worries at all, Digi. You have a glorious evening, my friend. It's always good catching up with you. Right, let's do one of those. Right. I think we're at a gate. It looks like we're at a gate.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
That is true. We do need to do that, which means that the APU bleed needs to come on. You see, it's probably a good thing that I'm turning this off now because, yeah.
You need to stop the engines to request
Yeah,
ground
I do.
services.
That is quite right. So let's do that. There we go. Right, there goes the APU. There goes the engines. Right. Parking checklist, parking brake on, engine master cut off is off. Fuel pumps can now come off as well. Pump, 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 pump. Beacon light is now off. Strobes off. Seatbelt signs can now come off. And transponder is off. Anti-ice and exterior APU is on and avail. There we go. Parking checklist complete, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Jacksonville. Yeah, that was not my cleanest run, was it? Where is it? Request deboarding. What are we? Definitely none of the above, but we'll go American because, you know, they're partnered with JetBlue and all that. There we go. Well, that was horrific. I'm sorry, guys. I don't normally fly quite that badly, but you know what they say. Deboard. Yep, we can go ahead and do that. Phoenix. Get all the cargo doors open. There we go. Look at that. Good job. We did it. We landed a plane. Right, I need a screenshot. I need a screenshot for
Passengers deboarding started.
there we go. Perfect. Good job. I need a screenshot for the YouTube. This is a pretty good one. Even with the default. Even with the... Whoa! That was a double check-in. I don't know what happened there. Hello, Billy. There you go. 11 check-ins, Billy. Congratulations. You are officially the first to receive that alert. Congratulations, sir, and thank you very much for being a loyal Empire Air Miles Rewards Program member with me. You know I love you to pieces. Right, alt. That one, I believe, is print screen. There we go. Perfect. That's looking nice. 11 times. There we go. There's our screenshot for the thumbnail, which is going to embarrass the ever-living hell out of me. Well, guys, this has been fun. Thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and unpause the alerts as we wrap our little stream up here. It has been fun. I will say, not short of its mistakes. Oh, look at that! We got people walking through the jet bridge. Wow! Wow! Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love when things work, they work, right? It's always exciting when things work, right? I'm gonna go into just chatting screen here. So no. So that's the thing. So remember, there's no spin to win unless it says spin to win. You have a 1 in 100 chance now every time you check in. So 1 in 100 chance of spinning to win. So yes, you will get the opportunity to spin to win. I promise you. Don't worry, your time will come. You come in enough streams that we will make it worth your while. But guys, huge thank you again for the support this evening. I'm sorry, I just didn't really have the brain to fully function, and apologies for the double ping earlier with the functionality of the stream just not doing what it was supposed to. Makes it a wee bit on the challenging side to get anything done. But with that being said, I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll figure out what's going on with the landing rate. I don't quite know why it was doing weird things with not connecting, because I'm pretty sure I had Sim Connect. Oh, or is Sim Connect now saying that it's not? Yeah, it's saying that it is connected, so I don't know what was going on. It should be all fully connected, so I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. So here is the... I need to just tie this up to a thing so that I can very quickly and easily just like put all the outro stuff together. So anyway, that's the outro. I love you guys so very much. Not going to do a raid tonight because I'm just too tired and I don't have the energy to stick around for someone else's stream. But there's all the socials and stuff. If you would like to follow, if you haven't been here before and you'd like to join us for future streams, would love it if you could. Until the next time, I'm going to throw you guys on the outro screen. I love you all to pieces. Till Thursday, we are the Empire. We have tea. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your evening and week, and we will see you Thursday evening for some Southwest Airlines operations. Till then, bye for now.